You are victorious. You have overcome the deepest darkness that was unleashed to destroy you completely. Your opponents never expected to lose. Now they cannot believe the power they have discovered in you. You have won their game. You were chosen even though no one trusted you. Your presence is causing the illusions they so bravely concealed to crumble and dissipate. Now they have to observe your ascension without backing down. Even if the ashes of the war are scattered, that heavy burden still leaves deep scars on your heart, swirling around inside you like a fog. What you feel is not a competition of your thoughts. The sudden restlessness inside you, the inexplicable tension that has settled in your body, is not the result of events in the real world. Perhaps you continue to live in an inner layer where invisible forces vibrate. You think your physical ailments are the cause of your problems, but your suffering is not just a symptom or a result. You are connected to a world that is felt but not seen, a hidden dimension that continues to draw you in. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, tell your friends about it, and subscribe to receive more inspiring content. The dark forces that spread fear with their presence have been activated. On the surface, their actions may seem harmless, but they have harmful effects. These things don't want to cause minor disturbances. They want to destroy you from the inside out, to turn you into a shadow. By controlling the energy around you, they give the impression that all this weight belongs to you alone, without really reaching you. Their techniques are sharp and deep-seated rather than enigmatic. From here, they infiltrate, looking for gaps in your inner barriers, hesitations, intense worries, and remnants of unhealed traumas. Once inside, they launch a series of attacks. There is much more to this struggle in your body, mind, and emotions than meets the eye. Your hopes, relationships, and inner peace are the areas of your life most at risk from the blows. It is time to mobilize your energy. By entering 111, you can claim those benefits that will lead to more opportunities in your life, such as professional success, financial success, business success, health, and all your heart's desires. The depths of the invisible world resonate with every physical step you take. In the darkness of your spiritual dimension, you find yourself on a battlefield. The enemy is there, waiting, alert, aware of you, watching your movements and moving from distances believed to be untouchable. You are more than you realize. That's why. Even if you are not aware of it, the light within you has the power to resist them. The more you resist, the more you are attacked. Not because you are weak, but because of your potential. Your sense of worth is shown by the weight you carry. If you are not important, they would not notice you. Before your dazzling power shines, dark forces try to strangle it. Your suffering is an indication that your soul has the ability to change the structure of the universe. It is not just about survival, it is about conquering and defeating them. You have to understand that this suffering is a tactic used against you, not just against you. Through this insight, you are truly superior. If you want to heal yourself and regain your former strength, you have to get down not only to the surface of your problems, but to the real spiritual world where the real battle is being fought. The only way to get rid of such forces is to attack their source. You have the ability to face the enemies you are fighting because you now know that they come from within the layers of your spiritual realm. Every word you swallow and every word that crosses your mind but never comes out are signs of a deliberate siege, not simply a temporary slip. This clever strategy created for you was based on suppressing your freedom of expression. It was deliberately done to prevent you from openly expressing the unwavering faith within you. If they had known at any point in the past that your voice had the power to change worlds and unite people with your words, they would have started this silent war. If you want to express your faith in Jesus, press 333 because His presence brings a stillness to your soul. Others were inspired by the spark of leadership in your soul and the impact your words had on their hearts. Behind every word you spoke was a universe to explore and a light to guide others. But by trying to destroy this potential, they prevented you from truly discovering who you are. They wanted to weaken you, so they took away your language, the best tool to convey your desires. In the battle of others to weaken you, every suppressed expression was tantamount to an inner loss. But once you realize this, things will start to change. You can now witness this insidious war and understand why there are all kinds of barriers in place to prevent your voice from being heard. When you fight the attempts to silence you, your words will come to life once again. Each one will rise as a banner of defiance against their attempts and spread to other people. There will be a revolution within you. With every idea they try to stifle, and every unheard word, you will grow stronger. Write Amen in the comments to ask for divine help. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and forward this message to all your friends whom you want to be in the presence of God and under the protection of angels. The silent prison of the past no longer consumes you. On the contrary, you are traveling to find your own voice. Every word you utter will challenge those who want to silence you and will transcend their boundaries as you reveal what you cannot express. Every action you take from now on will be a chance to unleash your inner leader and share your silenced voice. This voice will one day reverberate like a storm and affect people deeply. Your words will now have a profound impact on those who previously dominated your silence. This is the path to discovering your voice and facing your true self. Once you identify your inner voice and move into it at every step, you will realize that nothing can stop you. You will regain every minute you lost, and your words will echo around the world as echoes of your inner power. Ultimately, your voice will not only be your own, but it will also inspire and encourage others. Every speech that needs to be heard will have the potential to influence the future. A voice that was previously muted will become a motivating force, ushering in a new era. But now that you have lifted the veil, you can identify the roots of this attack, and with knowledge comes healing. With this revelation, the bonds begin to loosen. Realize that your voice was only silenced, never extinguished. The only thing they feared was your breath, not the resonance of your words. You now have the power of a single word to influence the thoughts and feelings of others. Feel the renewal as these bonds are untied and the imprisoned power is released from your neck in deep relief. The dark forces that tried to silence you can no longer control everything you hesitate to speak. It is melting away, freeing itself. This healing process requires active participation. You must embrace your power as the chosen one, understanding that your struggle is fueled by your strength rather than your flaws. If you think these amazing statements are true, please subscribe to this channel and leave a comment. 177. I'm grateful for what you are doing. God bless you. When you realize that you deserve this healing, it will come to you naturally, not as a gift. You were created to lead people with your words, your voice, and your leadership. The memories of your achievements now bear the scars of the struggle to silence your voice. The burden you used to carry is diminishing because it is no longer yours. Their concerns are reflected in the challenges you face. Therefore, your goal is to heal as well as your body. What used to be intended to weaken you is now a force that helps you grow. When you speak with this consciousness, your words will shine like a beacon out of the darkness. Your destiny is carried more securely with each word you speak and the strength you gain during your challenges. This healing goes beyond your physical form. It is a metamorphosis experienced in every movement and breath. You are taking back the ability to lead, to speak, and to be heard. You have fought those who wanted to resist you. You have found your way in the face of uncertainty, and you have traveled paths that many would have abandoned. However, you have taken decisions that most people would not take because of your religion. Even though your course was uncertain and difficult, you trusted your instincts to guide you through the chaos. And now, not by chance, or because the universe bowed to your wishes, all your hard work is paying off. This has been achieved through your unwavering faith and in accordance with the age-old, immutable principles of the cosmos. Your difficult decisions have had a far greater impact than you. You have connected with the eternal, unbreakable energies that are woven into the fabric of existence and aligned with spiritual principles. Beyond the human mind, forces such as karma, cause and effect, and the harmony of light and shadow are observing your behavior and reacting categorically, not emotionally. Now, every choice you make and every challenge you overcome initiates a complex series of events that result in spiritual rewards. If you are new to our community, please make sure you don't miss any of our daily videos by subscribing, liking, and sharing. If these words have blessed you, please write Amen. Now, the benefits you receive are inevitable consequences of your actions rather than accidental favors. The cosmos is now tilting in response to your determination to shift the balance. The overwhelming challenges you faced in the past were not set up to defeat you, but to test your resolve. They served as the tempering furnaces of your soul. With each step you have taken through the challenges, your soul has become sharper and stronger, and is now more in tune with the spiritual forces that respond to you. Instead of just moving forward, you have built a path that does not exist. And now the benefits you have brought forth through your efforts shine on this path. Your current prosperity is much more than money or financial success. It is spiritual wealth, better insight, greater clarity, and a stronger connection with the divine forces that created the world. Isn't this something you can feel? A subtle but clear sense that things are changing for the better. Not because it is simple or obvious, but because you made the right decision when it was easier to do the wrong thing. The benefits are infinite because you acted in accordance with spiritual rules. They go beyond this sphere of your being and into the future, where your actions have an impact on both time and spirit. Your access to the deep knowledge and power within you, to the pure gifts shared by your soul, is a manifestation of these benefits. You are reaping the benefits of living in accordance with the fundamental laws of the universe. This discovery is in itself both a beginning and an end. You are on a predetermined path, and every spiritual sign you receive indicates that your actions are fully in accordance with these cosmic principles. These gifts are a metamorphosis, the result of seeds planted in the soil of your inner journey, where the fruits of your perseverance, determination, and fortitude to rise again blossom. These paths have become possible for you because of your perseverance and fortitude in every fall. These paths reveal uncharted territory beneath your feet and whisper mysteries. After each challenge, the mysterious paths you have already followed bring you closer to an inner awakening. It is time to continue your inner adventure by opening the doors you have unlocked. Beyond this boundary, you are on your way to all the possibilities that lie ahead of you, to deep insight and union with universal power. Finding your own light opens a door and brings you closer to seeing the reality of your existence each time you travel your path. With each step, you equip yourself with new abilities that complement your inner explorations, and the seeds planted in the past are now bearing fruit. Your courage on this path will make you stronger and smarter every day. Your footprints on the paths you have traveled now serve as indicators for others to follow. Now, don't be afraid to take these new steps, because behind every door that is firmly opened, an infinite world awaits you. As you move along this path and develop a closer relationship with yourself, you will gain inner serenity, strength, and knowledge. Each lesson you have learned before has served as a silent mentor to help you on your inner path. It is time to pay homage to these educators and see your achievements in a broader context. These achievements are not merely means to an end. Rather, they are indicators of the ongoing freedom of your soul. If these gifts are recognized as part of eternity, they will be windows into the potential of your inner power. As your knowledge and inner awareness grow stronger with each step, you will leave your mark on the universe. You will guide other souls like a light. You will live in peace with the universe as you strengthen yourself in every situation and rebuild yourself at every roadblock. Don't forget to subscribe to show us your love and write Amen if you agree with this message. This is your chance to be part of our community. Your enemies have belittled you for continuing on your spiritual path and sharing your acquired talents as an inspiration to others. They were certain that your efforts would end in your downfall, and they waited in hiding, believing they had the upper hand. Every challenge they threw your way was designed to weaken you and stifle the light within you. But they chose not to face the truth. You are fighting not just to live, but to win. This victory is now an indisputable fact. Now that things have changed, They have to deal with the consequences of their bad choices. You ignored bad luck. With every step they took to tear you apart, your confidence grew stronger. Even when they believed you were weak, you grew stronger. Your enemies now have to accept their defeat, because their dreams have turned to ice and salt. They used to think that every battle you faced would end in defeat, but they missed one important fact. You are not defined by the events that happen around you, but by your invincible inner strength. Every obstacle they set up to stop you turned into a fire of change that made you stronger than they ever imagined. Now they are silent. Their greatest expectations of your losses have become your successes, so those arrogant giggles that used to mock your failures are no more. Their arrogance is too shameful for them to display anymore. Their greatest wish was for you to suffer, but that wish has become their greatest regret. They never realized that you were not playing their game, that you were acting on another plan, so every trap they set to bring you down backfired and fell on their own heads. They failed to realize that you are ruled by a higher power. While they wanted to see your downfall, they were actually seeing your power increasing. Their plan has now been foiled. Their attempt to exert control over something they could never fully understand only succeeded in creating an illusion. The self-evident truth of your success is now destroying the illusion created by their arrogance. Those who wanted to see you fail now have to see you rise. They can no longer hide the errors in their evaluations. They suffered the consequences of underestimating you because they could not see your inner strength, depth, and determination. In fact, every scheme they came up with to belittle you made you tougher and stronger. Now their regrets grow in the shadow of your success. The arrogant statements they once cherished now dangle in a meaningless void. Every game they played to suppress you has exposed the depths of your soul. They have to admit that their condescension was an illusion and that they could not cope with you. Now they are in the grip of their own rotten arrogance as they face the truth they tried to deny. Your courage and strength have grown with every action they believed would shake you. Your rebirth has replaced every loss they longed for. And today, the glory of your victory triumphs over all these challenges and ridicule. From beginning to end, their intentions about you were wrong. They underestimated not only your fortitude, but also your unwavering determination and the deep roots of your soul. By standing up to them today, you have broken down not only those who tried to discredit you, but also all the obstacles that stood in your way. It is now very difficult to hide your losses from the eyes that look at you. Your achievements have overshadowed not only you, but also their narrow perspectives. You have shown that their plans were doomed to failure from the very beginning. You have weathered the storm unscathed. You have remained resilient despite all the previous setbacks. Now that everyone knows who you are, your opponents will have to confront the presence of a power greater than themselves amidst the wreckage of their own arrogance. If you are new to our channel, we sincerely welcome you to subscribe and become part of our hopeful community. By subscribing, you will join a community sharing inspiration and uplifting messages. Your ascension is not only a triumph, but also a lesson for those who have tried to hold you back. In the shadow of your success, every sentence they used to try to silence you has now become an echo. The world now admires you and shows once again what a mistake it is to underestimate you. Their arrogance is now insignificant in the face of your strength and determination, so nothing can stop you now. You were never alone in your burden. It was tied to you from the moment you were born. A legacy of an ancient darkness that quietly seeped into your family lineage over the centuries. The challenges you faced were not the product of your own actions. Rather, they were traces of a force from the past that had been with you since your earliest memories. Your life has been shaped by this pain, which surrounds your course with invisible ties. It controlled how your life unfolded and trapped you in a seemingly unbreakable circle of misery. However, these bonds have since been severed. Your enlightenment broke down the spiritual boundaries that surrounded your existence and shaped every action you took. Your awakening caused the sudden disintegration of this power that had been developed over decades. Today, You have a freedom that is not only intangible, but profound and irrevocable. The stronghold of your family that bound your lineage to suffering has fallen. Your life will never be the same again. You no longer have to carry the burden that has been with you since you were born. Recognize that you are fighting this battle not only for yourself, but for all who came before you and all who will come after you. By the power of your determination, the old spiritual weight around your family has been lifted. You faced the darkness that so many were afraid to face and ended it. You have not only suppressed it, but you have irreparably destroyed it. This marks the end of that sinister legacy that has grown stronger over the years. You are no longer bound by spiritual barriers. Your newfound independence will shape your life in ways you can't even imagine. One day, every desire that has been crushed beneath you and every ambition that seemed unattainable will be realized. You are no longer bound by the pain that has plagued you since birth. You now have this powerful energy that is alive and limitless. Now you will be able to live each moment with a clarity and lightness that you have never had before. Your need for freedom will be reflected in every breath you take, freeing you from the shadows of the past. You attract the energy around you because you are a source of light. Without realizing it, the influences of both visible and invisible entities accumulate and begin to pull you down. Bringing someone into your life, even for a short time, or just for a polite conversation, allows you to interact with their energy as well as their physical presence. Some of these energies are ugly and bad, others are helpful and pleasant. They sneak into your inner life and attach themselves to you without your knowledge. Even after you have removed harmful people or events from your life, these heavy emotions remain like a cloud over you. They cover your soul. These lingering consequences diminish your inner strength, make it difficult to think, and prevent you from growing over time. These invisible scars lurk in the nooks and crannies of your mind, silently clinging to you even when you believe you have moved on. You need to remove all of your inner energy where it doesn't belong. It is not enough to remove their physical presence. You also need to get rid of the evidence they leave behind. You have to release your inner strength to completely clear these emotional and spiritual burdens. You are strong enough to withstand their power, and your inner strength is much stronger than theirs. This energy begins to diminish as your potential becomes more apparent. If you feel that love and faith have the capacity to overcome any obstacle, subscribe to the channel and type Amen. Remember that they feed on every uncertainty, worry, and wound they hide. They cling to the most shadowy areas of your life, but when you focus on these roots in the past, they die in the light. As you explore these roots and face your inner strength, repressed memories surface. Each one makes the forces trying to hold on to you less powerful. Wherever your doubts and worries take root, the weight that clings to you gains strength. But as you begin to use your inner power to illuminate this darkness, you dry up their roots one by one. As you remove the means by which they can reach you, their influence diminishes. What remains is your rejuvenated vitality and liberated spirit. As you root them out, you undergo a true transformation with this inner stubborn power both within and without. Remnants of your traumatic past and fear feed these energies that emerge from the shadows. It is only when you uncover them and bring them into the light of your repressed pain that you begin to recognize their imperfections. One by one, they disintegrate, losing their ability to grow in those shadowy nooks and crannies. When you discover this power within you, only a pure you remains, and there is no room for others to continue to exist. Reclaim yourself. Take decisive action to free yourself from them. It is time to start erasing all traces. This is your path of change. Every action you take heals old wounds and transforms you from a burden into a power center. By burning each of these scars one by one in your own light, a new route will open up where you can travel in peace. As you pass through the darkness, everything that remains in your shadow offers you a chance to be reborn with all your strength. When you reach that pure power within you, nothing will be able to stop you. Clean, boundless energy will now surround your path and illuminate you with a powerful, bright glow. This energy will not only surround you, It will also create a sense of peace and security within you. However, in order to fully access this pure energy and benefit from its guidance, you will have to face the shadows of the past. You need to explore the ingrained traces of toxic relationships, horrific events, and traumas that have deeply affected you throughout your life. This process is a journey of confrontation and purification, and as challenging as it may be, it is the key that unlocks the door to freedom and inner peace. Doubt and fear often act as a shield to cover up your deepest emotional wounds. Like invisible chains, they keep you from exploring and growing. You must explore every dark corner where they lurk. You must move forward with courage and determination to uncover the truth hidden behind your doubts and find the root causes that will free you from the burdens of the past. This process of discovery is not a passive endeavor. It requires a conscious choice and an active effort. Deep self-examination can be emotionally challenging, but it is an inevitable part of liberation. With each confrontation, you will be tested by the opposition you face. This opposition may come not only from external sources, but also from fears, resistance, and habitual discomfort with change within yourself. At this point, however, your inner faith will be your most powerful weapon. It guides you to overcome all the doubts and resistance that try to erode you. Your confidence is the foundation for moving forward. With each encounter, the light within you will grow stronger and will lead you step by step to a freer future. This process is not only limited to getting rid of the effects of the past. It is also an opportunity to reshape your life with a cleansed energy. Each confrontation makes you a stronger, more conscious, and more balanced individual. You can now be not only a person free from the shackles of the past, but also a being who illuminates your surroundings with your light. As you move forward on your path, this clean energy will surround you and begin to transform not only you, but also the people and events around you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help spread even more positivity. Remember, it may be a struggle, but this struggle is necessary for your growth and freedom. Overcoming your own inner resistance and moving forward with determination on this path will make you truly free. Each step will bring you one step closer to your own inner light and make your life brighter than you ever imagined. Over time, if you persevere with perseverance and determination, you will be able to clear all the clutter that has accumulated in your mind, rediscover a deep inner peace, and finally feel the lightness of breathing freely. This journey is not only a process of letting go of old burdens, but also of putting the pieces of yourself back together and taking full control of your life. With each step, you will become more in tune with yourself and your life. When you achieve this, both your spirit and your energy will be purified and you will have a refreshed self. Your life and energy field is a system that is constantly transforming and renewing. The ability for inner purification and rebirth is your innate power. The cause of your spiritual suffering is often deeply rooted in past traumas, old belief patterns, or unresolved emotional knots. However, when you find these roots and consciously remove them from your life, you will find that the suffering dissolves and disappears with them. This process may not happen all at once, but as you persevere patiently, you will realize that with each new step, the weights weighing down your soul are lessening and you are one step closer to freedom. Remember that every setback, every challenge, even the smallest success, reveals a new layer of these invisible factors affecting you. Each layer is a knot waiting to be untied and bring you freedom. When you uncover these layers one by one, you can not only make peace with your past, but also embrace a deeper understanding of yourself. Every experience in your life is a tool to rebuild you. No matter how challenging, each one will lead you to a stronger and more whole version of yourself. The process of purification is not only about letting go of the past, but also about creating new energy to shape your future. As you purify yourself, you not only get rid of old burdens, but you also gain access to the limitless potential that lies dormant within you. This is an opportunity to redefine yourself and set your own course. Clearing your own energy and light creates a positive transformation in every area of your life. Every breath is an opportunity for renewal. Every challenge you face is actually an invitation to rediscover your inner strength. Continue on this journey with patience and determination, because not only freedom and peace, but also the chance to embrace all the beauty of life awaits you on this path. These obstacles, the invisible forces that have been holding you in place, are becoming visible one by one. These limitations, which you were not even aware of until now, offer you the opportunity to explore the depths of your own inner world. With each encounter, as you face yourself and begin to untie these invisible chains, you will notice how your inner barriers dissolve and give way to a conscious awareness. This awareness will not only be a momentary epiphany, but also a powerful guide for your life. If you exhibit clarity, power, and control, know that these qualities are present in your deepest essence, in your purest form. Uncovering, recognizing, and nurturing these qualities will give you a new inner strength. As you continue to frame your life in a way that supports your soul's purpose, you will leave behind the burdens of the past one by one. Release thought patterns, fears, and outdated belief systems that limit you and are no longer valid. In this way, you will feel lighter and freer, and will be able to adapt to the natural flow of life. This journey will allow you to chart your own course and write your own life script. You will follow a path guided by your own inner compass, not the boundaries drawn by others that define you. With each step, you will discover a new version of yourself, endowed with a new power, where awareness and inner peace merge. Life will no longer be a limiting arena, but a vast stage where you can fully express yourself. Subscribing to this channel, liking and sharing the video will allow you to join our group and enjoy these benefits. Have faith and write "I do." May God reward you. Remember, every obstacle is also an opportunity. Every challenge is an invitation that connects you more and more to the depths of your soul. Move forward on this path with courage and determination to discover your own light and let it illuminate your life. For this is a journey that will lead you to true freedom and the highest potential of your soul. This is not the end of your healing journey. Continue to introspect and look for the hidden roots that can set you free. Don't let anything stop you from taking each new conflict as a stepping stone. When it is your time to change, lead others. They will follow in your footsteps, inspired by your strength. Now, begin the process of making this adjustment. You have the power. We have come to the end of this video. If you found value in this message, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more people and spread this empowering message. Join our community and let's continue this journey together. See you in our next video. Goodbye.